Bit by Bit Code channel. In this video, we are going to learn JavaScript object, and here you can see a small image has been there. In that, some key value pairs are there like name, company, designation, show. These are known as key, and the right side is known as value, Michael, and office names, whatever something that dummy data is there. Like that, we are going to create on some dummy data and going to iterate the object in JavaScript. And before that, we need to learn what is objects in JavaScript. For that, we need to go for the definition. In JavaScript, an object is a fundamental data structure used to store collections of related data and more complex entities. Okay, like it is little bit complex definition is there, but we will go for our notes. In this one, I have clearly mentioned that object is a real world entity which is used to store the data in the form of key and value pairs. Okay, in the in that image, first I have shown that in the left side key is there, and then in the right side value is there. Every key should have a value. Like that I have written there. And there are how many ways are there to create a object. It is generally interview question. How many ways are there to create an object? Basically, there are 4 to 5 ways, more than that only, but we are going to learn 3 ways to create the object. Okay, the first one is object literal. And before starting that, writing different ways, first we will check what are the curd operations. Curd operation in the sense, uh, insert new key, delete new key, delete the key, and fetch the key, like that, and update the key. Those are known as curd operations. And if you go for the curd operations in and search in the Google as a what are the curd operations in JavaScript, you will get. And before that one, you see the example, and we will go for the same example only so that it will not confuse for you. Okay, I have just console.log hello to test that our server is running or not. And then what I will do, let obj equal to, okay, like this. Here you can see I have written the same data. I'm going to take that same data only. Like first, what I will add, name. Here, one another thing, while writing the data, the right hand side should be always in a double quotes, something like this. And then I will add something like dummy data like John, and then comma is compulsory, and then gender is to male, and then age is to something around 25 to 30, whatever that may be. And here I have missed the comma, for that it's been throwing an error. Okay, now we will console this one, console.log obj. Now if you open the browser, then here you will see the data in the form of object. In the curly braces you will get the data. Okay, now you see it's been there for the obj. Now age is 25, gender is to male, and name is to John. Like this, the data has been printed in the console. Now after this one, what we should do, we should perform the CURD operations. Here first what we have did, first we have taken the obj dot mail. Okay, we have inserted a new key. Okay, apart from that, what we can do is obj dot, we can add company. Company is to something, uh, any company name. Like I will add some dummy data only, something like this. And then the console I will take down side, and then I will go for the browser and then check. Here you can see the data has been printed properly. Now name, John is there, gender is there, and age is there, and company also got printed in this one. And company, I had given it dummy company. And then uh, you got to know how to add insert a new key. Okay, insert a new key. Then after that we are having, if we want to update any data, like age is 25, and what I will do, obj dot age is to 25 is there, and I will print as 30. Now what will happen if you go to the console and you see age has been updated? So this is known as updating the data. update the data, existing data. Okay, then after that what we are having some new things like after before delete, what we need to do, like how to fetch key. Before fetching key, already I told you, like I need only age. What we need to do, obj dot, here it will auto suggest age, gender, name, and what we have extra features we have added, we have inserted a new key. Here in this line we have inserted a new key, but it doesn't haven't shown the suggestion, but still you can print company. Okay, now it will print the data. See, company has been printed properly. And then we are having one another way, something like this. You can try this method, that will become a practice for you. And next last where we are having one another thing like obj, okay, delete age, obj dot age. Okay, I will remove this console and check once. Now in this one, in this object, the age has been removed. Now you can see still age is not there. Previously the age it was showing, and now age has been removed from the object. Now this is the way to this is the one of the thing that you need to learn as a code operation. Delete the data. These all are known as code operation. Okay, correct. And then we are going to learn how many that type different types of way to create a object. So this is the one we have created using object literal. You can say direct literal. Then I will paste this data above side so that it should not get confused again. Then I will add some lines so that it should not get confused. Then next we are having first one is to uh, object literal. Then this is the object literal we have already seen, console.log obj. Then we are having one another way to create the thing like obj1. uh, obj1 is to create object, something like this. Here you can see constructor, that a new object is there, another one is the object dot create. Both are the ways to create a uh, new object. In this one, create a new data, copy, paste, and then console like obj1. Then we will go in the browser and check the data is printing properly or not. Now you can see data has been printed properly, name, gender, and age. And the three, we are having only three data, name, gender, age is only three data we are having in both the objects. Next we are having let obj to is to object dot create, and then again uh, copy paste the same data. And then we will check as obj2. Here the thing is, why we should not use the object dot create, because what will happen, here you can see we need to uh, get into again and again. See this one, object is there but it is not printing directly. We need to go for the nested one, and then inside the prototype the data is been stored. Because of that we won't use object dot create. Instead of that we are having this constructor method and then literal method. Okay, currently we will study only these three, and in the notes I have already shared. In that you can copy paste, or else you can try the examples, so that different ways that you will get to know how to use the object. If I tell everything here only, then you will not practice. So practice the ones, you will get idea of about this one, how to solve this one area. Next, this is one is constructor, and then the third one is object dot create. These are the three ways already I have given example. And then apart from that one, we are having object dot define property, and then of a define property and properties. And then last one is constructor function. That one is the constructor, just a constructor, and this one is constructor function. You will get the difference in between them. Here we use this keyword. By using this keyword, we are going to solve. And you can try this once. I could have shown you, but you will not try anything. So try this once. And apart from that one, next we are going to solve the object methods. Before solving the object methods, first we will understand what why should we use the object methods, and what are the ways to iterate the object methods. So first, here I have written a note in the key. The value may be anything, boolean, number, string, array, function. Okay, here the value I have told you, the the right hand side, it can be data, means different data types. If you are writing as a string, that should be always inside a quotes. Okay, remember that one. And apart from that, you can write a function also there. That is not a issue. And then next, first we are having object dot keys. Okay, we are going to start, and what I will do, I will comment out entire data, and I will just copy the first one, and I will add some lines so that you will get understand properly. Okay, then here let obj. Okay, instead of that, what I will do here, in this one, what we have did, we have created a object of and I have created different object. There I am using different object. So don't get confused. I have told previously I am using the same example, but both are little bit same only. Now, now I'm going to add the console.log of object dot keys. Inside the keys, we need to provide that variable name like obj, and then uh, come to the browser, and you can see only keys are being printed. If we need the value, then we should print values, obj dot key values, and then obj. Now you can see the value has been printed separately. And if you want to print both in the same direction, in sense, in like object only, console.log object of entries of obj. Now we will see an array will be printed. In this one, it will provide specific data like name is to John and gender is to male, age is to 25, something like this. After this one, we are having some interesting topics like object dot phrase. Like previously what I have told that I can update the data. Okay, I can update the data. What I am doing here, uh, company. Okay. What I will do directly, obj dot company is to something, I'm adding dummy data. Okay, then if I console this obj, now what will happen, the company has been created here. And after this one, company has been created here. But if I freeze this one, and first we need to freeze this one. After freezing that, if we add any data, the data will not get updated by the obj. You want to see that example? Okay, what I will do, console.log object dot freeze of obj. Now you can see, and nothing will be get updated, because what I have did, I have freeze the object. By freezing the object, what will happen? If you update, delete, whatever the operations you are going to perform, nothing will happen. And you need definition for that. We will go for the definition also here. Here you can see object dot freeze is there. Here, after using the freeze method, we cannot overwrite or make actions on it. We cannot update, we cannot insert new key, we cannot delete also. These are cannot perform CURD operations indirectly. Okay, these are the things I've been using. And if I comment out this one, and then I will, if I check in the browser, then see company has been printed. What if you don't know that it you are suppose in a company, what will happen, many people are adding writing the same code and updating by the GitHub, and you don't know that it's been frozen. So how to check that it is frozen or not? For that we are having one method, console.log object dot is frozen is frozen obj, so that we are going to check. Here it is telling true because we already we have freeze that one object. If I comment out and go to the console, then you can see it is false now, like something like this you are seeing on the browser. What we have did, we have freeze and is frozen. The is frozen is used to check that data is been freezed or not. Okay, you got to know how to use this one. Next, what I will do, I will comment out this both of them. If I keep this one, is nothing problem will happen. Something like this freeze, we are having something like is seal. What it will do, it is similar to the same freeze only, but it is having little bit minute change, that I will tell you. Here console.log object dot is sealed of obj, then is sealed. Okay, is sealed, no, sealed, seal, okay, or just a seal. And what will happen, it is showing the data, some data it is been showing. And if I do the same thing here, uh, after this one, like something I have added a company. If I do something like this, obj dot something, I will add new data like country is to UK. Okay, and then console.log of obj. Now you can see obj has been printed here in the line number 50. You can see line number 50 is been there, and in this one it haven't printed the country. But what if I tell, if I can update any of the data, like age is there, I want to update the age, something like age is to 30, I have updated. Now see, age has been updated. Now you will ask me why it is happening like that. Age is getting updated, why not we cannot add the data? See, uh, freeze and seal both are having one different like little bit minute changes are in between them. In this one, in the freeze, what will happen, entire object will freeze, and we cannot do the CURD operations. And we are having the same thing with the seal. We can here also we cannot do the, okay, we cannot perform the CURD operation, but we can update the data, means existing data we can update. So this is the main difference between freeze and seal. Like already we have seen, is frozen is there to check the freeze is there or not. Something like that we are having is sealed object. Okay, object dot is sealed of obj. Now it will show us true because already we have added a seal. Then we are having is seal, okay, freeze is sealed and seal, and these are all the things we have seen. And after this one, suppose someone tell you to change the object to a array, then how we will change the data? For that we are having one property called something data is there, assign something, assign, yes, object dot assign is there. For that one, what we should do means, okay, let new object, okay, obj2 only I will take. Obj2 is to create new object. For creating a new object here, read this definition. The assign method is used to copy the value and properties from one or more source objects to a target object. Okay, what does it do means? What does it is saying means? Suppose you are having a object, then what you should do? You want to change the data type. Okay, uh, object dot assign, and what we are doing? We are converting the data. We are going to converting the data. Here you can see target and source both are there. Here I have targeted to a array. Sorry, you can create to array also here. Obj. Now I will console obj2. Now you can see it has been printed as a array. You can see previously all are having curly braces, but this is having a square braces. Now it is considering as an array. Now you can see here array is already written. It has been considered to array. So this is the one way to convert the object to a array and using the assign method. So these are the some of the JavaScript object methods that you need to learn, and then perform some actions on this one, and go through this code, and many things are there apart from that one. And here I'm just scrolling the uh, PDF, and you can go through this one. Like already I have told you this one, rest parameter and spread operator in the array methods, and you can do the same operations here also. And after that, practice more some about the JavaScript objects, so that it will be more helpful for you. And you can see code operations we have did, and how many ways are there to write create a object, and then after that we we have created object methods. So thanks for watching the video. If you are having any doubts, comment out. I will reach you.